King K. Rool, the menacing ruler of the Kremlings, has been Donkey Kong's enemy since the beginning. No one is quite sure why he hates Donkey Kong and his friends, but maybe he just wants their bananas. In every game he's been in, he's always had the strangest getup. I guess for an insane and demented, overgrown crocodile, he's always had a fashion sense. He's been a king, which is his go-to costume when he's not a mad scientist, boxer, and a pirate in search for booty. Banana booty. Super Smash Bros. Series has had a lack of villains. Most of the characters are good guys. We can't always play the good guys. Sometimes we just want to be the bad guys. King K. Rool would make a good addition to Smash Bros. He's big, he's bad, and surprisingly fast. If King K. Rool was announced, I think he would fit in just nicely, even though he'd be an unconventional fighter. And here are the moves I think King K. Rool could have if announced in Super Smash Bros. His neutral A attack would have him using boxing gloves to jab, and if you press the A button repeatedly, he'll do fast jab, and if you press it repeatedly and then hold it, then he'll do an even quicker set of jabs. His side A would be a claw swipe. I would imagine that when he swipes, it actually makes like that whoosh sound, even if he didn't hit anyone. You know, because he's a crocodile, he has sharp claws, so that could cause some damage. His up A would be an uppercut with his boxing gloves, and because there's two boxing glove moves, you might be thinking that he has boxing gloves on all the time, but he's not. Just for these two moves, the boxing gloves come out, and when he's not doing the move, obviously they just will disappear. His down A would be a spin slash attack with both of his arms out, moving in a circle, so he would slash anyone within his arm reach. Now his dash A is when he's running, he would use his golden chest to knock you over, as if he was doing a chest bump. Now special B set moves. For his normal B, he would use his blunderbuss gun that shoots out cannonballs, and a slight chance of them having spikes on them, and then an even rarer chance that gas would come out of his gun, and it would confuse the enemies. His up B would be used for recovering, off the sides. He would use his propeller pack from when he was a mad scientist, and it would propel him up in the air, and if you got hit by the propellers, it would cause some damage. It's more for a recovery move than to cause a lot of damage. Now his side B moves, he would throw his crown out, and it would boomerang back to him. But if you were in between King K. Rool and the crown, it would pull you closer into him, and then you could do another move. Now his down B move is from when he was a boxer in Donkey Kong 64. He would jump up a little and do a butt stomp, and that butt stomp would create a green shockwave that'll take up a little bit area around him to hit multiple enemies. Now for his grab set, his up grab, he'd use his arm to grab you and then bite you in his mouth and then throw you up into the air. Probably get a few chomps in the bite. Now his down grab, he would grab you with his claws and then throw you down into the ground. And his side Bs, grab the enemies and throw them in the other direction. So if you're coming at him, you're facing each other, he'd grab you and throw you over his back. Now his aerial sets, of course, these are all moves done in the air. His up aerial attack, he would use both claws to pierce the enemy, and possibly, if it's not like a straight up pierce, he could do like a little spin. So his arms are up in the air, and he would spin a little. His down aerial attack, he would use his golden chest to bump the enemies downward into the ground. His side aerials, he would kick the player as far as he could stretch his foot, and his foot has claws too. And also there's a backwards A move, so when you're in the air and there's an enemy behind you, you could just kick the character right behind him. And I was imagining whenever he dodges that because he turned invisible in a few of his games for a little bit, when he dodges, he'll turn invisible for a slight second. And now for his final smash move, this is going to be pretty unique. If any of you remember from Donkey Kong 64, when you went to the game over screen, King K. Rool would use his giant ship, and in the ship would be a blastomatic gun, which is a giant laser beam, and he would charge it up and it would shoot it at Donkey Kong's islands, destroying his island. But in this game, I'd imagine that that giant ship would be in the background of the level, shooting towards the level, also shooting towards the screen, so it'd be really hard to dodge. Or it could be from the sides, similar to the look of Lucario's beams, but from the sides. From everything I researched, I think all these could be his possible moves if he was in the game. If you have any different ideas for his moveset, please tell us in the comments. And if you have any suggestions or characters, even if they're not likely going to be in Smash Brothers, please tell us. Thanks to all these people that mentioned King K. Rool for a video. Thank you guys all for sticking around and commenting. We appreciate you all, and we'll see you guys next time in
Super Smash Brothers!
Oh, and guys, please don't forget to check out our Super Smash Brothers breakdown wishlist coming up of Lady Palutena. from the Kid Icarus series. And also we have up our Pokemon X and Y review done by Evan. Don't forget to check it out, guys. Alright, thank you guys. I'm gonna go now. And I'll see you guys in the next one.